everyone, and welcome to December favorites. I don't have a whole lot of things to talk about on this one, mostly because my most favorite thing of the month of December has had to have been Vlogadays or Vlogmas or whatever you want to call it, but it has been my greatest pleasure to spend the entire month every day with all of you, and the feedback back and forth and the interaction. It's just, while it has been at times exhausting, it has been well worth it and so much fun. And I promise that I will do daily vlogging again at least 1 or 2 months out of the year in 2016. But starting January, I don't know when, in the month of January, we will go back to weekly vlogs. So that's been the #1 favorite, and that has taken up a lot of my time, so I haven't had as much time to play with things as I normally do. But I do have a few things. So let's start with what is to me the most obvious thing, and we'll work our way down. These earrings have got to be my favorite accessories of the month. I've worn them a couple times. I think I'm going to wear them on New Year's Eve. These are from BaubleBar, of course. These are the Niagara, I want to say drops, which would make sense since they're very long. They're very lightweight, surprisingly. And they are so elegant looking. They really change up an outfit. They're obviously perhaps not for everyday wear, but I love them. And I like hearing them jingle and jangle when I move my head around. So I love, love, love these earrings. And BaubleBar is having 65% off sale right now. And I think these might be in the sale. There's a lot of things. But anyway, I'll put that in the information box below. Another of my favorites for December are what are on my eyes, and they are false eyelashes. Well, I can't recommend a particular pair just yet because I've only tried on about 4 different styles. I do like the concept of the false eyelash, and I will say that if you stick to it and keep wearing them every day for many days in a row, it gets easier every single time. I popped these on in about 3 minutes, and the first time it took me 15. There is a video that I would like to recommend that just made everything kind of click for me. It's by a blogger that I've talked about, I think before. Her name is Courtney Kerr. She's based in Dallas, and she's branched out into YouTube, and she did a video on how she puts on her false eyelashes, and the light bulb went on when I saw this video. So I want y'all to watch it, and maybe it'll help you on your false eyelash journey. Okay, on to makeup. Let's talk about foundations. So I've had this in my collection for quite a long time and didn't wear it because I had heard it was not good for dry skin. This is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. I wear the shade 105. While it is definitely a great foundation for oily skin, I do have dry skin, and as long as I moisturize a lot, so I'll get my Colleen Rothschild Sheer Renewal Cream, put on a layer, let it sink in, put on another layer, and then I will wear this. It's fine. It sets to I love the finish. It's like a satin finish. It wears all day long. The coverage is unreal. I almost don't need concealer with it. I'm wearing it now. I love it. It's a very nice little price point, and there's quite a lot of colors in there. So CoverGirl, I keep calling it Ready, Set, Go, but it's Ready, Set, Gorgeous, and I really, really surprisingly love this foundation. This is a real oldie, but a goodie. This is the Coty Airspun Loose Powder. I currently have it in the shade Naturally Neutral. I've had it in the translucent extra heavy coverage as well. They ran out when I repurchased it. This is almost more than halfway empty. So I've had this a while, but I kind of rediscovered it. I started baking my makeup occasionally. I found that it's really helped me when I do my bronzer and contour. I tend to go a little too low here, and it makes it too muddy on the lower part of my cheeks. So when you bake, and I'm using air quotes, so I just take a brush and I put the stripe of heavy translucent powder all along here and down, let it sit for a little while I'm doing something else on my face, and then brush it off. It just cleans up the lines and it gives it a nice sculpted look. But beyond the sculpting part for me, it's the cleaning up of the muddiness of the bronzer. It's just, for me, it works very, very well. I've tried doing the baking thing under my eyes. I'm not sure how I feel about that. On over 40 skin, maybe not. But on this part of the face, it's great. And speaking of sculpting, this was sent to me earlier in the month from Tarte. It's the Tarteist contour palette. And I'm realizing now why I look so pale. I forgot to put on blush. So it comes in this beautiful, very travel-friendly, ginormous mirror here. And then you have 2 contour shades to choose from. And I'll tell you now, I actually use the darker shade. I can blend out a little with the lighter shade. I've used the lighter shade to contour my eyes in place of eyeshadow. I use the yellow powder under my eyes to brighten them a little bit. This highlight shade I like a lot on the bridge of my nose. And this more matte highlight shade I actually use as a brow bone color. This blush, which I had every intention of putting on, but apparently I did not use any blush today. Let's see how it works on fingers. Like all Tarte blushes, it has great pigmentation. Ooh, watch this. Okay, so that looks scary, I know. But then it shears out really prettily. And I just really like how it looks on the cheeks. Let's do the other one. There we go. I mean, their blushes, obviously if you used a brush, this would look a little better, but their blushes are just so easily worn, and they really, I love this color. I don't know what the name of this color is, but it's in the palette. I love the whole palette, but I really, really like, my two favorites are the blush shade and the darkest contour shade. Loving that, and I've been using that contour shade a lot. Not a new bronzer, in fact, a very old bronzer, but that I had put away for a while and brought back out. It's the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. This one is well loved, as you can see. I hit more than pan. This thing is ready to just disintegrate. I need to get another one. I'm very fair right now, and my Hourglass ambient bronzer is a little too dark right now, and this is just a beautiful lighter bronze shade that's great for winter if you are my complexion, which is the same color as the wall behind me. Just a few more products. Sticking with makeup, this mascara I talked about earlier this month. This is new from Clinique. It is their Chubby Lash. Every time Clinique comes out with a mascara, I swear that's my favorite. Then they come out with a new one. So I've gone through a few different versions of Clinique mascara, but this latest one is by far the best so far. It is almost as good as wearing false eyelashes. So when I don't have these guys on, I usually have the Chubby Lash on, and I love it. I think it's just in the color, yes, it's just called Jumbo Jet Black. So that's great. And then this one was a surprise to me. Hourglass sent me their eyebrow pencils a while back, and I didn't even really try them because I just love my Anastasia Beverly Hills one so much, the Brow Wiz. But I ran out of that, and I reached for this new shade from Hourglass called Platinum Blonde. So I'm really surprised at how much I like this. It's, I don't know how to describe it. It's a very cool toned, hard formula. There's not much to it. It has zero warmth to it really at all. And because I haven't been coloring my brows to lighten them, I don't know, I feel like it really works. It works very well, and I'm really pleased. And because it's sort of a thicker, the Anastasia Brow Wiz is so thin. And this, you can use thin or you can use it on the side. It's very thick. You can get that filled in really fast and be done with it. And I definitely find that the color stays all day long. It does not wear off or fade or disappear. Okay. And the last makeup item I want to talk about should not be a surprise. It's the Tartelette in Bloom palette. I've recommended this. I actually ran into a girl shopping at Ulta, and I told her you have to buy this palette. It is so versatile. It is so beautiful. It is so pigmented. I love that it has so many matte shades, but of course it has those shimmers to balance things out. And it's just a really versatile palette. And I think if you buy, I'm going to go out on a limb and say if you buy one palette the last quarter of this year, this one would probably be the one you're going to reach for the most. I really like it. And my favorite, if I had to pick a favorite shade, I have it all over me, I'd probably say either Rebel or Leader. These two are just beautiful, all over the lid, smoked out, gorgeous, love them. Now on to one skincare item. I bought this back in the VIB sale, used it a little bit, and then thought it was breaking me out, so I stopped using it. Gave my skin a chance to rest, realized it was not this product, started using this product every day, and my skin has been amazing. And it is the Sunday Riley Good Genes treatment. I use this once a day after I wash my face at night. I put this all over my face except around my eyes, and then I followed up with my moisturizer. I love it so much. Actually, this is the one I bought in the VIB sale, and then I bought one of these in the VIB Rouge sale, and then I got an extra $20 off or $25 off to use in December, and I bought a big full-size one. So this was the one that came with the Luna sleeping oil. This was the little one. and this is the big one. And I am babbling, which means I have been in front of this camera too long, but this is amazing. It is lactic acid, which my skin loves. It has never worked well with glycolic acid. I've noticed a huge reduction in breakouts. As long as I stop picking at my face, I have not broken out. My skin tone is even, it's glowing. I don't have to wear as much makeup, and it is expensive. That's the downfall, but the stuff is amazing. So maybe that's why it is so expensive. I should say on the box, it says you can use it as a mask and wipe it off, but for something this expensive, no. We are not using it as a mask. You put on your 1.5 to 2 pumps, you rub that in, and then you leave it on. So, last favorite, not at all related to makeup, skincare, or anything like that. It is a book series that I mentioned in my November favorites that I had just downloaded. It is the Corman Strike mystery series written by Robert Galbraith, who is really J.K. Rowling, who wrote the Harry Potter series. There's 3 books in the series. I hope she's coming out with more because I really love the mystery series. It's about a private investigator based in London and his assistant, and they are great books. And reading those took up most of December. So I highly recommend them, and I will link all 3 books in the description box below. As always, every single thing that I've mentioned, everything you can see from here up, all listed in the description box. If you use those links and they have an asterisk next to them, those are affiliate links. They don't cost you anything, so I appreciate anything more than if you had just gone to the store and bought it yourself. So if you do use those links, thank you so much for your support for me and my channel. I really do appreciate it. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will do my best to answer in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. So this is always a requested video every season or so. What is my skincare routine? And it doesn't change a lot. I found a brand of products that are the core of my collection that I